Installing a moisture probe on an ATS22, we generally use 30 or 60 centimeters. I've got a test 30 centimeter one. Comes with quite a long cable, which I've got wrapped up because of space. There is a connector block here, which this part is the tail that goes into the ATS22, and the rest of it goes to the probe itself. So you can leave the tail connected and replace just the probe and cable. Same principle, making sure that the cable ends are got some solder on. Always make sure all these cables have got a little bit of solder on, just to make connections nice and true, like so. Again, everything's the same with installation. We have these ports. Try and keep them logical. So because the probe would go into extended A and extended B, because you can put two on this unit, it would make sense to put it into this one just to keep it all tidy. Because as you can imagine, the more units or devices you add, it does get a little bit busy. So just your cable management is important, especially if you have to come in and interrogate or change a SIM card or whatever. It just minimises damaging connectors and etc. So again, flat bladed screwdriver, take the plug out, keep the cap as a spare. We'll use this one because there is no gland on this cable, which you often find, so always make sure you have plenty of these, and also make sure, very important, that I don't know if you can see there, the rubber collar is inside this slotted opening, because when you tighten the cap to hold the cable, it pinches the rubber, which obviously seals it from moisture and bugs and stuff like that, which do cause issues. So put the cap on first, then the gland itself, taking care not to push the rubber grommet out. So if you just see, if you see, look, they've manufactured it so it's exactly the same diameter as the cable. And then lastly, the plastic washer. Feed through the hole. Don't attach this straight away because it makes it slightly awkward to put them in, so you've got a bit of free range. And then, so you're going into extended A, so it's white, and then power, red. Underneath the block it says where you're supposed to put them, and then green is ground. Then put the grommet or the gland into the socket, just gently twist it in. You don't need to tighten these really tight, but like finger tight, the plastic washer kind of tightens it anyway. And then, like I've said before, push the cable up so you can just see the outer cable. And that way you know there's plenty in there to grip, and then when you tighten the collar, quite tight this one, it won't pull. And then just as cable management again, just push that over to the side a little bit. Obviously if you put one into here, into this block, just try not to cross them over or tangle them up. And that is the probe installation on the ATS22.